Hey, whoa! Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a quick update video as we go into 2022. This is not scripted, if you couldn't tell, because I keep stumbling over my words, and I'm going to keep stumbling over my words because I want this to be as authentic as I can. The channel just hit 50,000 subscribers, and to celebrate, I'm going to be holding a Q&A later today at about 7 p.m. Eastern time over on the main channel. And honestly, I'm just kind of blown away that that's even possible. I didn't start doing YouTube with the intention of getting famous. I did it as a way to vent my creativity in a way that I wanted to. And yeah, sure, I would be like, hey, please subscribe and whatever, but like, it's not something I ever pictured, you know? So it's... I'm still coming to terms with that. There is going to be one big change that the channel is going to have when it comes to making videos, editing videos. Over on Twitter, I made a poll asking what you thought of my opposing force video, and the reason for that is because, imagine a drum roll here, I hired an editor. My dear friend Elliot asked me a long time ago for an editing job for the channel, and I declined it. I rejected it. I told him, like, I don't have the money to pay you, and I don't feel comfortable with someone doing that for free. However, now that YouTube is doing well, and I'm actually starting to make decent money from it, I figured, yeah, sure, let's try this out. And Opposing Force was the first video that he edited for the channel. A good amount of you said that you thought that the editing style was better, so that's a good sign. So I'm hoping that he sticks around for the long haul. If not, that's fine. I wanted to know what you guys thought of the editing style of our combined editing before I announced that he was becoming my editor. Hence why I created the poll. In the future, I may consider hiring additional editors to help with extra long videos, like say a Metal Gear Solid video, which will inevitably be possibly close to 2 hours, maybe even more. We'll have to see. I'm planning on reviewing that sometime this year. Because of that, I am considering taking sponsors for the channel, and I know some people, inevitably one person is going to be like, oh, you fucking sellout. But don't worry, I'm actually working with a sponsorship agent, and I've given him a list of the sponsors that I'm not comfortable taking. That includes, mobile games with predatory loot boxes and microtransactions, as well as VPNs that have just false advertising. I am going to be vetting what sponsors I take on the channel, of course. A long while ago, some people in my Twitch chat mentioned that they didn't want to see me have an editor because they were worried that it would affect my editing style. But don't worry, him and I have been working through Adobe Team projects. I'm not sponsored to say that. Maybe I would like to be. Actually, no, fuck Adobe. To give you a look under the hood, he is basically doing the bulk assembly. I tell him how I want the video to look in the voiceovers that I'm sending to him. He assembles the footage. He occasionally adds funny gags. Like in my Snake's Revenge video, he added the panned by Kojima. In Opposing Force, he added the clip from Step Brothers of Will Ferrell's character freaking out over the night vision goggles. So if anything, I think that his editing is actually helping my style of humor because we share a very similar taste in stupid shit posts. At the end of the day, I'm taking more of a head editor / lead editor position on it, where I go through, after he's done, I go through and adjust everything to my liking with how it's edited. I know that some other YouTubers will do things where it's like, oh, my editor handed me this video, time to upload it. No, I have my fingers deep within this, and it's helping a lot. Okay, so when it comes down to content, my next videos, as of now, subject to change, but I don't think it will. The video that I'm currently working on is a full video on Wolfenstein 3D, which will include the episodes 4 through 6 Nocturne expansion, Nocturnal missions, whatever the fuck it's called. And then after that will be Mega Man X7. I've gotten a lot of comments recently asking where the Mega Man X7 video is. Don't worry, it's all recorded. I played through the game like 4 times, 100%ing it and everything. It's coming, don't worry. My end goals for 2022 is to finish up some series that I've started reviewing. As some of you know, I don't exactly stick to one game / series to review back to back. I kind of jump all over the place with franchises. That's intentional. I'm not just doing that because I feel like it. There is some method to the madness, believe it or not. But before the end of the year, I want to review up to Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and when I say up to, that means all of the games that come before it. So that includes Decay, Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Episode 2, with honorable mentions to the Half-Life 2 beta, as well as the Half-Life 2 arcade machine, which I still need to find a way to play. As well as finishing up the X series, kind of. As some of you know, Mega Man X was my very first video, so it's my longest running review series on the channel yet, and I feel like I should finish this up. I'm not going to rush myself, though. However, that's only going to include 3 games, X7, Command Mission, and X8. Some of you who are fans of the X series will be like, oh, what about Maverick Hunter X? Don't worry, I'm not skipping it, but I'm going to be coming back to it later. After I finish X8, I'm going to be rebooting the Mega Man reviews by going back to the beginning, starting with Mega Man 1, the classic, and then working my way up release order-wise. So for example, I would review Mega Man 1 through 4, and then the Mega Man Game Boy game, Rockman World, after 4, because that's when it came out, if that makes sense. Give or take, I might be wrong. I know that those two came out the same year. I don't remember which came out first. And then I also want to review up to Metal Gear Solid, which may include the VR missions. I still don't know if I'm going to make that its own video. That won't be as many videos. That'll just be Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake and then Metal Gear Solid. However, you know, those are long games. I think Metal Gear Solid might be my first video to cross 90 minutes, and it might even be longer. I've considered splitting it up into parts, but then I've had some YouTuber friends give me specific analytical details as to why I should not split it up into parts. Other than that, videos that I'm going to be working on this year in no particular order, and some of these may be pushed back into next year, but that includes getting started on the Build Engine trilogy with Duke Nukem. I'm going to be looking at the side-scrolling games first before I go into Duke 3D. And System Shock, that one's going to be coming sooner than you think. I'm really excited to work on that one because System Shock 1 is a game that I don't think gets enough love, and I'm really looking forward to what you think. That really does it with all the information that I wrote down on this list here to talk about here. I wanted to thank everyone who has supported the channel, be it Patreon, Twitch, YouTube memberships, or even if you're just watching the video. I don't care if you use ad block. I know Linus Tech Tips compared to watching videos with ad block to pirating videos. That's fucking stupid. Really, even if you're watching the videos and not financially supporting me in any way, you are allowing me to do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. We're going into my 5th year doing YouTube content, and I think my 2nd year of doing this full-ish time. So that's exciting, and I look forward to this year and all of the stuff that's going to come with it. I think that's really going to do it. If you're watching this about when it goes live, I look forward to seeing you at the Q&A. If you're catching this afterwards, I will include a link to it in the description. But hey, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and I look forward to sharing this year with you.